Hi, Natraj.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, it is very nice to, sir. After a long
Uh,
time, we met. I, I,
yeah.
I was your student, I guess. Sometime. It's always been a pleasure coming back to old school.
Yeah, actor Nani. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಪದ್ಯ? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ, ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತೇನೋ.
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು.
ಲೈವ್ ಆನ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು.
Start ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ? A very good morning to one and all. Greeting from this Institute, Belagavi. A warm welcome to the principal, speaker, and all the participants to this national webinar. Hope all are doing well in this COVID-19. We, the Department of Chemistry, RLS Institute, hosting one-day national webinar on chemistry in of society. At the outset, I request our beloved principal, Sir, Dr. V.D. Edamari, Sir, to give brief introduction about college and society. Over to Sir.
Good morning, Nataraj.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, all the participants. It's indeed a great pleasure to host a national webinar on chemistry in the service of society. In the context of COVID-19 pandemic situation worldwide, all educational activities and commercial activities have come to a standstill. Lot of manpower is under loss without any productivity. At this juncture, KLE Society thought of having some interactions with the renowned persons, scientists, students, and researchers in various fields to interact with students and faculty of institutions throughout India by having some relevant topics. This is the product of such one thought, today's national webinar. As the principal of this institution, I am privileged to introduce you all to the KLE Society. Way back in 1916, 7 dedicated teachers, without any selfishness, they started a small high school that is the beginning of now educational conglomerate, the KLE Society. They are fondly called as 7 Saptarshis. Because of their unrelented, unselfish motto, today this society has crossed 104 years and growing by leaps and bounds. An offshoot of this organization is Raja Lakhamgowda Science Institute, established in the year 1935. Since last 10 years, we are working under autonomous mode. To just highlight, from 1949 to 1958, under Bombay Province and Bombay University, this college hosted post-graduation course in chemistry, mathematics, and physics then. It speaks, this is always for going for high quality education to this area students who are educationally deprived since long. It is all because the tall leader, a visionary, inspirational character, Dr. Prabhakar Kore, with his very simple idea and deep knowledge, society has ventured into giving fruits to society through basic education, higher education, deemed universities, medical education, technical field, so on and so forth. So it is not only to give education by providing allied services to the society and mankind, his vision is going to be fulfilled through the activities of institutions like Raja Lakhamgowda Science Institute. It is because of his motto we are all working and continue to work in future. This is my privilege to welcome you once again all and be very happy to interact with eminent, the scholar, Dr. Nataraj, on this occasion. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. So I welcome you all for a Chemistry in the Service of Society, a series of national webinar from RLSI, Belgaum. As you know, chemistry has a significant importance in our daily lives. Everything is made of chemicals. And that's why many scientists have thought of chemistry as the central science and also science of the future. Chemistry has played a very important role in all facets of life, ranging from food, water, agriculture, environment, healthcare, industries, and list continues behind. In this context, we are here today to deepen our understanding how really chemistry rendering its service to the welfare of society. So we have a resource person with us today whose ideas and research mainly focusing on the application part of the chemistry. So I would like to today's speaker, Dr. S.K. Nataraj. So Dr. S.K. Nataraj, Professor, Center for Nanoscience and Material Science from Jain University, Bangalore. Dr. Nataraj completed his PhD from Center of Excellence Science, Karnataka University, Dharwad, where he was mainly working on membrane-based separations. And he assigned with the many postdoctoral assignments, to name 8 to 9 in the Alan G. McDermott Energy Research Institute, Cheonan National University, South Korea, where he was engaged mostly in the problems of materials. 2009 to 10, he was worked as a postdoctoral researcher in Institute of Atomic and Molecular Science, Academy of Sinica, Taiwan, where mainly working on membranes for fuel cell and its applications. From 2010 to 13, the Cavendish Laboratory has produced more than 30 Nobel laureates, to name few chemists, Maxwell, Rutherford, and also Crick, where they have found out the DNA structure. They have come from the Cavendish lab, and we are very fortunate to have our speaker is one of the researchers from the Cavendish lab. And from 2013 to 15, he was selected as a DST Inspire Faculty Fellow at CSI, Central Salt and Marine Chemical Research Institute, Bhavnagar, where he mainly on sustainable materials for energy application. The author, he has 9 US PCT patents and also have more than 6 articles in most well-reputed journals like Nature and Nature Materials, and also have 3 book chapters in a reputed publications. So very brief introduction, I present before you Dr. Nataraj. So I request audience, please use chat box only for specific questions. Okay. So what you, Nataraj? Thank you.
Thanks, Satish. Thank you very much, everyone who are participating today's webinar. First of all, I need to thank Principal Sir for giving me opportunity to be part of this webinar series. First, I will share the webinar series, and then to Satish inviting me, and then again Principal Sir showing interest in sharing our thoughts with all the participants, and then RLSI management for arranging these useful seminar series in this COVID lockdown situation. I think everybody is in a mood of anxiety or kind of tension. What's going to happen coming days and all. Keeping aside all, I think this is the best opportunity to share the knowledge with each other, what we are doing and somebody is looking for. This is the best opportunity to share all those kind of ideas, and then this will be again the best opportunity to interact with each other so that we can make use of better make use of time and then coming up with newer ideas. Because as in the introduction part, principals have said, a lot of things have happened already, and then it's going to happen without stopping. I think humanity has learned to itself to move on with any such kind of situations. So we are in the world where nothing stops. Everything moves, whatever it may be the situation or the cause. So today's talk, I will be mostly concentrating on application part of our studies, what we are doing, and then I will obviously let you know into the world of chemistry where the application has been already in the use day-to-day lives. Because chemistry in the service of society is a very large topic. I cannot cover most of them because I will also need to stick to my subject specialization and then what we are doing for the current situation and then future, because that's most important part is like foreseeing what's going to come in the future. So recently, one of the scientists I was interacting, and then he also shared some of these views, and then he said like 10 years back they predicted going to come in the future is going to be like waterborne diseases. Okay, those are the things people have predicted. So suddenly things have changed. Now it's like COVID situation. So what is going to come is it will always be there because world has seen cholera, kind of mussels, all kind of the pandemics in the past. But what's going to be the future is like we have to be very careful in analyzing the situation coming out of the utilization of materials which are as a product of chemistry. So when we say product of chemistry, sustainability is the most important factor nowadays. Everybody is talking. What do you mean by sustainability? So we are utilizing the materials everywhere. For when you start your day in the morning, from then until you go to sleep, you are around. So in this situation, we have to have sustainable goal in utilizing and then reusing and then disposing and then recycling all the stuff. So this is the world where we